Welcome to the Ad Expert Podcast.
It's great to be here.
Today, I want to start with a scenario that is probably all too familiar to you if you're listening to this in your car on the 405 or maybe stuck in traffic on the 10. Imagine you're a service provider operating right here in Los Angeles. Maybe you're a high-end plumber, a boutique legal consultant, or, I don't know, you run a creative agency in Silver Lake. You are good at what you do. Really good.
But so is the guy down the street and the agency across town and, the 3 other startups that launched while you were getting coffee this morning.
Exactly. You are operating in one of the densest, loudest, most competitive markets on the planet. Standing out in Los Angeles isn't just hard. It is a completely different beast compared to running a business in, say, Topeka or even Chicago.
It really is.
You aren't just competing with direct competitors. You're competing with the noise of the entertainment capital of the world. Everyone here is a storyteller. Everyone here has a brand.
That is the context we're working with today. I mean, the bar is incredibly high. If you are boring in LA, you are invisible.
So to help us navigate this,
Yeah.
we're going on a deep dive into a very specific set of, content marketing blueprints. And we are sourcing this directly from the team at Ad Expert.
Right. And for those who might not know, Ad Expert is going to be our primary source of truth for this dive. They're a Los Angeles-based online marketing and web development agency.
And they've been in the trenches for a while, haven't they?
Over a decade, yeah. They have 10+ years of experience specifically serving clients in the local market. And that local part is just crucial.
Right.
Their core philosophy, and this stood out to me immediately in the research, is local marketing starts here.
It's almost like planting a flag.
It is. But what I like about their approach is that they seem almost allergic to vanity metrics. Likes and impressions that look pretty on a chart but don't pay the rent.
Right.
They focus heavily on driving conversions. They want the phone to actually ring.
Which is what every business owner actually cares about.
Yeah.
So what is the roadmap for this deep dive? How are we breaking this down?
We have a 3-part journey today. First, we're going to briefly look at the strategists behind this advice, the Ad Expert team, to understand who is giving us the map.
Okay.
Then we're going to get into the weeds and dissect 6 specific content marketing strategies tailored for LA businesses. These are actionable blueprints, not just theory.
In the last part.
And finally, we'll look under the hood at the high-tech tools like AI and live tracking that actually power these strategies.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with the people. Because advice is only as good as the source, right?
Yeah.
Who are the minds behind the method here?
Well, based on the About Us profile we have, there are 2 key figures that really set the tone for the agency, and they represent an interesting balance. First, you have Sam Ashrafi.
The founder.
Correct. Sam is the founder and marketing strategist. He nugget. His experience spans both local marketing and e-commerce.
Why does that combination matter? I feel like those are usually treated as 2 different worlds.
They often are, but think about it. E-commerce is cutthroat. It moves at the speed of light. If you don't sell, you die. It's all about data, conversion rates, and, immediate results.
Okay.
Local marketing, on the other hand, is usually slower, more relationship-based. Sam is blending those 2 worlds, bringing the speed and aggression of e-commerce data analysis into the local service game.
That's a potent mix. It's like bringing a Formula One engine to a neighborhood street race. And then we have the technical side of the coin.
That would be Ehsan Nabavadi. He is the expert in SEO and professional analytics. And the source material highlights that Ehsan is dedicated to staying up to date with industry trends and technologies.
Which, let's be honest, in digital marketing changes basically every Tuesday.
Exactly. If you aren't watching the horizon, you are already behind. And that reflects in the scope of the agency itself.
How so?
Ad Expert isn't just a we write nice blog posts for you kind of place. They handle Google Ads, website, and local SEO, content creation. But they also do heavy-duty web development like WordPress and Shopify.
So they aren't just painting the car, they're building the engine.
That is a great analogy. The source mentions they possess a unique blend of knowledge. They aren't just writers, they're developers and data analysts. And for our listener, that distinction is vital. You can have the best story in the world, but if your site code is broken or your analytics are set up wrong, nobody hears it.
And just to clarify for our listener, who is this really for? Because we mentioned e-commerce, but today we're focusing on service providers.
While they handle e-commerce, their specific strength and the foundation of the advice we're about to discuss is serving clients in the local LA market. They understand the geography, the culture, and the specific consumer behavior of Los Angeles.
Which brings us perfectly to the meat of the episode. We are looking at a specific article authored by Sam Ashrafi titled Content Marketing Ideas for LA Service Providers.
Dated January 27, 2026. So this is fresh, forward-looking advice.
And the mission here is moving beyond just brand awareness. We want leads. We want trust. So let's hit strategy number 1.
Strategy number 1 is leverage local case studies.
Okay, I have to play devil's advocate here. Every Marketing 101 book says do case studies. How is this different from just putting up a testimonial that says, Bob was a great plumber?
The difference is the depth and, well, the locality. The source emphasizes showcasing real projects and real-time results. A testimonial is an opinion. A case study is proof.
Give me a concrete example.
Okay, imagine you're a contractor. Instead of a quote saying, great job, you publish a case study titled, Restoring a 1920s Spanish Revival Home in Silver Lake, How We Updated the Plumbing Without Ruining the Tile.
Oh, I see. That's specific.
It's hyper-specific. It highlights the problem, the solution, and the result. In a massive city like LA, trust is the hardest currency to earn.
No question.
So if you're a service provider, showing that you have successfully solved a complex problem for a neighbor, someone in their specific zip code, or facing their specific architectural challenge, is powerful. It proves you aren't just a faceless internet entity. You are part of the community.
It grounds you. It says, I work here, I know your houses, I know your problems. It transforms you from a commodity into a specialist.
Exactly. And people pay more for specialists.
Okay, strategy number 2. This one really caught my eye because I think it's where most people fail. Create blog posts for local pain points.
This is where businesses get lazy. They write generic content. They write 5 tips for better drains.
Which puts you in competition with Wikipedia, Home Depot, and every plumber in America.
Exactly. You will never rank for that, AdExpert is saying. No, address issues specific to the LA target audience.
So what's an LA pain point?
Well, think about the landscape. We have earthquakes. We have droughts. We have very specific HOA rules in places like Bel Air or heavy regulations in Santa Monica.
So writing a post about how the new Santa Monica water usage regulations affect your bathroom remodel.
Bingo. That is the aha moment. And there's a huge technical benefit here too, SEO or search engine optimization. If you write about plumbing repair, you're a small fish in the ocean.
Right.
If you write about navigating Santa Monica water usage regulations, you're the only fish in that specific pond. You position yourself as the industry expert for that specific search.
And the people searching for that are almost certainly looking to hire someone right now. They aren't just browsing. They have a permit problem.
Correct. You boost your rankings for the people who actually have the intent to buy. You are capturing them at the moment of highest need.
That makes total sense. Be the big fish in the local pond. Okay, strategy 3. Develop engaging video content.
And this is non-negotiable in 2026. The format is short, informative videos, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
I feel like a lot of service providers are camera shy. They think, I'm an accountant, or I fix HVAC systems. I'm not an influencer. What do I film?
You don't need to be an influencer. You just need to be helpful. You explain common industry issues. You demonstrate a service. The source notes that video is the most engaging format and directly increases conversion rates.
So not a cinematic masterpiece, just utility.
Purely utility. Even for an accountant explaining a specific California tax credit for small business owners in a 60-second video is way more shareable than a dry text article. It builds instant rapport.
Right.
If I see your face explaining the problem, I trust you to fix it.
True. I'd watch that. And frankly, in LA, people expect a certain level of visual polish or at least visual presence.
They do. If you don't exist on video, do you even exist? That's kind of the mindset of the modern consumer.
Strategy number 4. Social media for community engagement.
Note the shift in language here. It isn't just social media for advertising, it's for engagement.
What's the distinction there? Because everyone posts ads.
Posting ads is broadcasting. Engagement is a conversation. It's sharing updates, promotions, and educational content that resonates with the local community. It's about being part of the conversation in Los Angeles.
So instead of just posting a generic happy holidays, maybe you're posting about a local event you're sponsoring or tagging a local coffee shop you just did work for.
Exactly. Or highlighting a local charity you support. This drives traffic back to the website, but more importantly, it humanizes the brand. In a digital landscape dominated by bots and big corporations, being human is a competitive advantage.
I love that. It's about being a neighbor, digitally. Strategy number 5, offer free resources. The classic lead magnet.
It's classic because it works. The concept is offering guides, checklists, or ebooks.
The ultimate guide to LA zoning laws for home editions or something like that.
And the exchange is crucial here. I see this as a transaction. You're giving value, genuine, high-quality information in exchange for their contact details.
It's not just giving it away for free, it's a trade.
It allows you to nurture that lead. You aren't just hoping they come back to your site someday. You now have their email. You have a line of communication. You can follow up. You can build a relationship. Ad Expert emphasizes this nurturing process. You're guiding them from interested to customer.
Which brings us to strategy number 6. And this feels like the foundation of everything we've talked about. Optimize for local SEO.
This is the glue that holds the other strategies together. The concept is just using location-specific keywords.
We touched on this with the pain points, but let's get technical for a second. It's not just best dentist.
No. It is best dentist in West Hollywood, emergency root canal in downtown LA. The goal is ensuring that when a local customer searches for a service, you appear in that Google 3-pack, the map pack at the top of the search results.
And if you aren't there,
you are invisible. The emphasis here is on location-specific. If you miss that, you are invisible to the people who are physically close enough to buy from you. You might be the best dentist in the world, but if Google thinks you're just somewhere in the USA, the guy in West Hollywood with a toothache will never find you.
So let's pause and recap. We have these 6 blueprints: case studies, local pain points, video, community engagement, lead magnets, and local SEO. But, and here's the skeptical friend in me coming out again.
Yeah.
How do we know if any of this is actually working?
Right.
You can write blogs all day, but is it moving the needle?
That is the million-dollar question. And this is where we transition to the third part of our deep dive, the Ad Expert technological edge. Because content without data is just guessing, and Sam and Asan are very clear that they don't like guessing.
Ad Expert talks about this concept of a bird's eye view. What does that look like in practice?
They offer what they call real-time marketing insights with live tracking. Imagine a dashboard that pulls in everything. Your social media engagement, your email open rates, your paid ad performance, and your website analytics.
And crucially, it's not just a monthly PDF report you get 3 weeks too late.
No, it's on the fly. That is the phrase they use. This allows for immediate optimization.
Give me a scenario. Walk me through a day in the life of this dashboard.
Okay, let's say you launch a campaign on Tuesday morning targeting emergency plumbing in Santa Monica. By Tuesday afternoon, the live tracking shows you're getting clicks but no calls.
Something is wrong.
Maybe the landing page is broken, maybe the phone number is wrong, maybe the ad copy is misleading. With real-time insights, you fix it by 2:00 p.m. You don't wait until the end of the month when your budget is blown to realize you are targeting the wrong keyword. It's about maximizing ROI in real time. It's agility.
No, we can't talk about tech in 2026 without talking about the big one, AI.
Ad Expert is very clear on this. They say they are unleashing the power of AI.
It sounds dramatic. But strictly for a small business owner, what does that actually mean? Is it just writing the blog posts?
It's much more than that. They list specific uses: AI-powered customer targeting, personalized marketing campaigns, and advanced analytics. The source calls AI a cornerstone of their services. It's not just a shiny add-on. It is fundamental to how they structure their campaigns.
I think personalization is the key word there.
It is. AI allows you to treat every potential customer like an individual. It can analyze vast amounts of data to predict what a specific user is looking for. So if someone has been reading your articles about earthquake retrofitting, the AI can ensure the next ad they see from you is specifically about your retrofitting services, not your drain cleaning services.
It anticipates the need. It meets them where they are.
Exactly. It's efficiency at a scale humans just can't match manually. You can't manually watch every user and decide what ad to show them. AI does that thousands of times a second.
And speaking of data, they seem to take a very scientific approach to strategy. It's not just, I have a gut feeling.
They do. They build strategies by combining past data with competitor analysis. They don't just guess what might work. They look at what has worked and what the other guys are doing.
They also mentioned something called the contact test A/B.
Right, A/B testing. Basically, running 2 versions of a strategy to see which one performs better. Maybe headline A asks a question and headline B makes a statement. Ad Expert regularly conducts this research to find the effect of tactics. It's a culture of constant refinement.
I see.
You're never done. You're always testing.
There's one more piece of the tech puzzle I want to touch on, specifically regarding the writing. We talked about writing blogs, but Ad Expert mentions precise copywriting.
This connects back to the SEO discussion. Their writers take a data-driven approach to meet Google algorithm requirements.
That sounds a bit robotic, doesn't it? Writing for an algorithm? I feel like we just said be human.
It can be robotic if done poorly, but the goal here is to use semantic keywords and high search phrases.
Could you translate semantic keywords for us?
Sure. Old school SEO was just stuffing the word plumber into the text 50 times. Semantic keywords are about context. It's using words related to plumbing like leak, pipe, drain, emergency, clog, water pressure.
Got it.
It helps the search engine understand the topic, not just the keyword. It means writing in a way that the search engines understand exactly what you are offering so they can serve your content to the right humans. It's bridging the gap between human language and machine understanding.
So it's translating your service into Google's native language.
Exactly. You are helping the algorithm help you.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit. We've got the team, the 6 strategies, and the high-tech execution. But why does the local part matter so much? Why is Ad Expert so obsessed with the LA context? Can't I just hire a big agency in New York or London?
You could, but you might miss the nuance. If we connect this to the bigger picture, Los Angeles is a microcosm of the world, but it operates on its own rules. Ad Expert emphasizes that target marketing is especially important for local businesses.
You can't just have a generic USA strategy.
Exactly. The Ad Expert team stays up to date on trends specifically in Los Angeles digital marketing. What works in Chicago or New York might flop in LA.
Why is that?
The consumer behavior is different. The commute times are different. People in LA might search for services differently because they don't want to hire someone across the 405 barrier. The values are different. Maybe sustainability is a bigger keyword here than elsewhere. If your marketing doesn't speak Angelino, it falls flat.
So they are providing customized solutions for this specific ecosystem.
And looking for long-term partnerships. They aren't interested in a quick flip. They want to build customer satisfaction over time, which aligns perfectly with the content marketing approach. Content isn't a quick fix, it's a long game. It takes time to build that library of case studies and videos.
So success for an LA service provider, whether you're that plumber or that consultant, seems to be a mix. It's a mix of human connection, those case studies, those local blogs.
And high-tech execution, AI, live tracking, semantic keywords. You need the heart of a local business, but the brain of a tech company.
That is a fantastic way to put it. You need the warmth of the handshake and the precision of the algorithm.
And remember, as the source reminded us, content marketing is a long-term strategy that requires consistency. You cannot do this for 2 weeks and quit. It is a sustained growth plan. It builds momentum.
And if you're listening to this and thinking, I am great at fixing pipes, but I have no idea how to do semantic keyword research or set up an A/B test, well, that is where a partner like Ad Expert comes in with that comprehensive suite of services we talked about.
They have the developers, the strategists, and the AI tools to handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on the business.
Before we go, I want to leave our listeners with a thought. We talked a lot about the AI revolution and how Ad Expert uses AI for targeting and personalization.
It is the future of the industry, without a doubt.
But here's where it gets interesting. If AI can now handle the targeting and the personalization and the data crunching, the only thing left for the human business owner to do is provide the authentic stories.
That is a profound point. The AI needs fuel.
Exactly. The AI needs those case studies. It needs the real stories of how you helped Mrs. Jones in Silver Lake. It can optimize the delivery of the story, but it cannot create the story itself. So my question to you, the listener, is this. How many of your current success stories are undocumented?
That's a great question.
How much fuel are you wasting by not capturing those moments? Because the machine can target the audience, but it can't invent the truth of your good work.
Something to chew on.
Thanks for diving in with us today.
Always a pleasure.
We will see you on the next one.